Alright, there's no Rads today. He's currently dying. We'll tell you of
Again.
what at the end of the pod. Wheel of content. Woo! Alright,
Let's roll it.
I bet you $1 it's Castle Ruins.
Swear to God, two-man Castle Ruins is gonna be
Okay, we're not
cringe.
going back to Gauze. We're not going back to Gauze.
We are, so help me God, we are rigging this wheel.
That never happened. New wheel. I bet you $1 it's Castle Ruins. Oh, it was pretty close. Centaurs. Okay.
Centaurs.
Sure.
All right.
We'll go to
Set out there.
Centaurs.
Oh, group grind Centaurs. It's new tech.
Where the fuck am I? I'm so dumb, bro. How did you get up there? Does Highline just jump like that?
Oh no, I just walked up.
Oh fuck! I've been trying to walk up.
There's a ramp.
Ah, fuck it.
If you further skirt the mountain.
Fuck the ramp. Fuck your rules. Fuck your ramp. You know what I want to talk about for today's topics?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk
Lay it
about
on
how cringe PA is. Okay, we're just gonna insult PA this episode.
Are we? Man, fuck PA. Bring back Cacao. Actually, please don't.
No,
Cacao was
don't
shit.
do that. That's...
We love you, PA. At least I love you, PA.
You're supposed to talk shit
Why won't you respond to my text?
They respond to my text sometimes. It's usually, please stop contacting us. We know what you're doing.
I think you mean lol, no.
That is pretty good.
You don't get to buy beer.
Oh my god. I can't believe that happened. When I try to game the market, it's a crime and a bad idea. When Salt and whatever the fucking biohack do it, it's, you know, it's utilizing resources. Fuck those guys. Alright, get over here, Admiral.
I think I mostly have it because this was an alternate spot. I think for the map, so I did a little grinding.
Oh yeah.
Or come. It was an alt spot for somewhere. Oh.
Fuck the map. I'm not grinding for the map.
I love the map, man. It's great.
I'm the map. I'm the map. What fucking
Honestly,
cartoon did you watch as a kid?
As a kid,
Yeah,
as
what
far as
cartoon
cartoons
did you
went,
grow up with?
Tom and Jerry reruns on Cartoon Network was a big one for me.
I watched a shit ton of those.
Let's see here, Ed and Eddie, SpongeBob, a bit of the early SpongeBob, like you know the.
Well, obviously the early SpongeBob. Where you and me are both pretty old. Like we're boomers at this point.
It's true.
It's fucked up.
And then like a lot of like the early 2000s Nickelodeon stuff was another thing I have pretty big memories of, like Fairly Odd Parents and shit like that. Let's see here. The biggest what the fuck moment for me was learning that there's another dude over there.
There's a person?
Yeah, he's like on top of you.
It's like, that's crazy.
It's just a.
It's our spot now.
Yeah, I love it.
He's either gonna like give up or realize that we're griefing ourselves and
and him. Yeah. It's like, bro, I'm just here to make money, and it's like, bro, I'm here to not. I'm here to make content.
We're here to make real money.
And by that we make Chris real money.
Oh, shout out Chris.
By that I mean make Chris his freaking Whataburger fund.
Yeah, if only he got that much, you know.
That goes straight to you.
Oh yeah, I steal all of Chris's money. He doesn't deserve any of it.
It's okay. He signed it over in a contract. So
he did. He did. He also signed an NDA, so he can't speak out against the bad behavior that we have towards him. It's alright. Shout out Chris. We don't like you.
Fun fact: this pack over here is technically in the desert.
Oh yeah, I know that one. The fucked pack. I occasionally would get killed by a Musa right in this little bit, and they'd send my ass all the way to jail. Fucking
only if you flagged first.
I was always flagged.
Like, what were you doing grinding centaurs back in the day?
It was
Trying to get
centaurs
them
back in the
centaur
day,
belts?
dude. It was centaurs back in the day. Come on, who
Centaurs were
was it?
shit until fucking rework.
No, dude, like way back in the day. Like I'm talking Valencia just came out. Like I just unlocked the ability to grind centaurs.
The couldn't grind Pila Ku.
Yeah,
Got it.
I hit the no. There's actually more gear required than Pila Ku, and it even
Really?
was back then too. How much is Pila Ku?
Pila Ku's
Oh
good
no,
money.
okay, never mind. Pila Ku's like the same, slightly above it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I reached like 190 AP. I was like, it's time to go crazy in the desert, dude. Desert gaming.
And then you proceeded to grind frickin' centaurs, which is not in the desert.
Yep.
That's
No.
got one camp.
Desert enough for me. That's all the desert I need. Fuck the desert. Fuck this game in the desert. Over half this goddamn game is the ocean at this point.
True. I remember farming Bashim base a lot back in the day. I think that was how I hit 58, I want to say.
I used to go there whenever I had to do my awakening quests. And you know the awakening quest that used to give you like kill 1,000 of anything, I would go there.
You remember the awakening quest, kill the wilderness golems in BDO?
Oh, I remember those. Only a few classes had those for some reason.
At that point, I remember people begging in server chat and they needed help with awakening quest line.
Oh, dude. All the time. I was one of those guys with Hasra Cliff. I could not do Hasra Cliff.
And I remember distinctly telling someone, listen, if you can't solo the wilderness golems, you don't deserve awakening.
That is true. That's so true. Dude, the fucking wilderness golems, even back in the day, only needed 50 AP. They only slightly hurt if you were dumb enough to stand in its attack.
They just did a shitload of damage, yeah. I mean, I have very, very distinct memories of getting torn to shreds because I wasn't paying attention and went off the road in Medea.
Well, I went AFK one time and I thought I was safe, and I come back and there's like 3 golems just wailing on my dead body. They don't de-aggro after you die. That's the only mob that I know to this day that doesn't de-aggro. It'll stay there spawn camping you in case you try to pearl rest.
They need to do that more often in new regions. Just make very dangerous mobs off the beaten path.
Oh, true.
Like if you stay on the road and don't make eye contact, you're fine. If you go off road, though, alright,
it's just like 4th Precinct in Houston. Just don't look him in the eyes. You're good.
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't make eye contact.
You're driving through here. We don't recommend it, but if you're going to, don't look at anybody. Oh, we gotta go more down. These guys aren't.
Yeah.
These guys aren't back yet. Oh my god, the ninja guy's here.
Yeah.
Fortnite ninja. That's gonna be our fucking title.
That's gonna be our title.
We found Fortnite ninja in BDO. That's today's title.
Eventually, the clickbait will backfire, right? And the answer is no. Clickbait never backfires because that's why it works.
When we don't have crazy clickbait on videos, they don't get that many views.
Yeah, if you try to do something serious, get that shit out of here. If you just spend 15 minutes laughing about Comungus, all the views.
Yeah, hilarious. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. You know, the best performing video so far on the channel is still the Ash Forest video. And I can't explain why. That's the only one that got age restricted, by the way. Which goes against all logic that I've had previously about YouTube.
Age restricting fucks with the algorithm.
Right. It just shows it to less people.
Age restricted videos, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean quite a large portion of YouTube is
non-age restricted, yes.
Well, can't do age restricted videos because
children. They are children. Yeah. I just think it's just not as advertiser friendly. I thought that was
that also too.
Hello. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow you.
Cool. This is the dead end of this rotation.
I got a soiled centaur, dude. Going crazy.
Nice. That's like a shot at what, 13 mil?
Yeah. That honestly, that was the episodes I dislike the most are the ones that have the most views. Like I love Kamungus and I love the Turas episode. Those have no views.
Truly, art is about suffering, Rar. Truly.
Yeah, arts is either meant to make you feel like shit. Actually, that's it. That's all arts is. Arts is supposed to be controversial, and I make
I'll have
fucking.
you know,
I am art.
I appreciate all 50 of our viewers.
Oh yeah. Or if this happens to be one of the videos with 1,000 views, all 1,000 of you.
Shout out to you, Steve.
You know what's crazy is there's probably a large portion of people that do watch these that are named Steve.
Steve, good.
Steve is such a 30 to 40-year-old like name.
Listen, if your name's Steve and I just called you out,
Shout out to you again. Yeah.
Make a comment. Shout out to all the Steves who comment.
Hey, shout out if your name starts with an S or has an S in it. Just work our way through the alphabet.
All of them.
Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Just comment the letter of your first name. The first letter of your first name. That's what all of you should do. All right, there's our call to action for this episode.
Obligatory call to action done.
We need to plug some kind of sponsorship. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot to pick a random sponsor for this video.
Aw, damn.
We might be sponsored by Dollar Shave Club in the next 10 minutes here, Admiral.
Not Dollar Shave Club.
They only provide the most high quality, affordable razor. No, not Dollar Shave Club.
I thought Dollar Shave Club got supplanted by Manscaped.
Oh no, Manscaped's really good too. That's the other sponsor of today's video.
Yeah. For when you need less hair on your balls.
Yeah. Now use Dollar Shave Club for those nice fine razors. You get the detail where it gets super smooth, and then use Manscaped to get all the big, nasty, meaty stuff out of the way. All right, guys. And I don't know what's our code. What's our totally real coupon code they can use to save 10% and get free shipping? Oh, use code CRIT. That's probably an actual fucking Manscaped code.
Oh, yeah, it's like we are nothing if unoriginal.
No, we are the ultimate. We are the ultimate.
The only crit you need in your life.
Really is. This ninja's coming at me pretty fast.
He's gonna do flag? Like, he's only gonna grief his rotation more.
And his karma. Actually, you know what? These guys don't do damage. Let me just take my fucking armor off. That way, if he does flag, really ruin his day, you know? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You know, are you gonna miss Port Rat? It's gone.
I think I will miss Port Rat, honestly. It looked
I already
cool.
miss it.
It was great. I can't miss the NPCs because they're still around, but they literally all just moved to.
They got refugee camps, bro. They got fucking Ukrained over to. They got Ukrained over to Aquila. It's fucked up.
I wonder if they're gonna move back to Hasso when it drops, or if they're just gonna stay there in Aquila forever.
They might stay there in Aquila forever.
Yeah, because they made Aquila like a proper town. Yeah.
You can't.
Which means it's also a safe zone.
It was always a safe zone. They just extended it slightly.
Okay, yeah, because
only the beach portion is safe zone.
At Aquila's Eye.
Yeah, only the beach is a safe zone, and that means even if you go up slightly, like up the cliff, you're no longer in a safe zone. So you can just beat the shit out of people.
But yeah, I'm gonna miss Rat. I'm a little sad they didn't expand, but I'm pretty sure that's just like, you know, resource limitations. They had to.
I don't think so. They could have totally just Control-C, Control-V'd it onto the edge of like the new thing.
I don't think they could. Because I'm pretty sure the edge of the map is like the edge of the map. Like I don't think
they could have just put it slightly closer on the edge of like the new continent that they just added. Like it could have still just been the main entrance point.
Oh yeah, they could have shifted Rat down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they could have just they could have literally just moved Rat.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that.
I think they made the Great Ocean a little too big, but that's
honest to God, like I have dreamt about ever since like you could get over to Port Rat, walking up those Port Rat stairs into the region behind it. Oh my God, that would have been so cool. Now they just got rid of it. Holy shit.
Yep, it's dead, Jim.
That's so fucking sad. Imagine like discovering Atlantis or like hearing that Atlantis is actually real and we can go visit it and Russia drops a fucking bomb on it. It just builds something over it. Like
we needed all that Atlantean wheat fields.
That's come on. Come on.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna miss Rad. I think they missed an opportunity to make it like a freaking coastal grind area.
Yeah, I think they missed an opportunity to make it like a really cool, just a really cool town that has always been in the game and would be really nostalgic for people. Because now we're gonna walk into some new port city that isn't Port Rat, and we're gonna be like,
it's gonna be Port Mouse.
Port Bruh. It's gonna be Port Bruh.
Port Bruh.
Hey, you know what? Fuck the BDO patch notes. Have you seen the Minecraft patch notes?
My God. Have they added bees yet?
They've been added for over 2 years now, Admiral.
Like, really?
Probably 3 at this point.
Dude, I haven't played Minecraft in like...
That's crazy.
What year is it?
You're missing. I think you haven't played Minecraft in like 5 years. It's 2023, Admiral.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
Last time I went back to Minecraft was like 2018, and even then it was
yeah, 5 years.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
Like
anyways, Minecraft gave us the ability to play Minecraft zombie bruh sound effect through a note block. So now you can install a note block under your friend's house and make it go bruh.
I think we scared off that issue.
Did we, or is he just on the upper rotation?
I mean, he might have just moved rotations. It's just... I don't even think he tried to say anything in chat, right?
No.
Yep, nope. He's just like, okay, these guys are just not leaving. I mean, if he said anything, we would have laughed at him, but you know.
That would have been funny. He's like, "Why are you guys here? What are you doing? Spot was taken."
Lol, said the Scorpion. Lamau.
Oh, we should write our own version of Animal Farm. We should make an abridged Animal Farm.
Abridged Animal Farm?
That would be good. We should do that.
Because all animals are equal, but some are a bit more equal than others. Yeah. Like all classes are equal. Megu's a bit more equal than others.
Yeah, well, some, because it's not going to be Megu forever. It'll change.
It won't.
I mean, Megu was too many fucking classes in this game, and none of dudes.
I 100%. It's a fucking clam fest. Like,
we need to just ungender lock the classes at this point, you know?
Yeah, basically ungender lock or just add more hot guys. Like it's not
I'll
that
take
hard,
more hot guys. If you drop the next like 4 classes, which by the way would still make it a predominantly female classed game. All right. Also, if you drop 4 hot guys, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Also, everyone, make sure you check that off your bingo cards. We complain about the lack of hot guys.
Yeah. We should make a podcast drinking game. For us sure and the viewers. How fucked up a podcast would that be?
Horrible.
Halfway through, we're
Horrible.
blasted.
It's just unintelligible. Just,
That's how it ends up anyways.
I mean, yeah, but it's usually due to the isolation setting in.
What isolation? Isolated from what? My
Yeah,
alcohol? You're right.
we've got all the friends we need right here. This Centaur axe. Oh, he's dead.
Nope.
Well, pour one out for the homies.
Don't pour anything out. We'll save that beer for next Wednesday. We're totally doing that.
Can we have it in the evening then, so I don't day drink and feel like I've lost control of my life, please?
Well, but you're day drinking with the guys.
That's still day drinking. Social day drinking is still day drinking.
But it's with the boys.
Like, the last time I went day drinking was when I visited D-Night, and we went to Chili's at 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, well, okay. Actually, that sounds sad as fuck.
Dude, happy hour, man.
You can't say 3. You can't say 3 o'clock. What the fuck? Just feel bad for you guys now.
At 3 p.m. That.
3 p.m. too early, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I got off the plane and needed a drink. Fuck you.
Chili's happy hour lasts until 6:30. You could have waited like 2-3 more hours.
Yeah, but I was also hungry because I just gotten off the plane, and the only thing I ate was goddamn peanuts.
Oh god, that's fucking crazy. I tell you, me, Koa, and Pasa, we're gonna go IRL hangout, and Rad's may or may not be attending. I don't know. He said he should be free around then, but Rad doesn't like to plan ahead, so he has no idea if he's free or not.
I do need to check Texas off my list.
Hey, you want to come visit us? Come hang out with us?
Maybe. We'll see.
I've got a resort booked for 3 nights.
Damn. Oh yeah, fuck it.
Bring your Switch if you have one.
I do.
You know, open invite to all the viewers.
Oh, invite all our viewers.
You guys
No, what you need to do is have Chris bleep out the actual place you're going to. Makes it seem more mysterious.
Yeah, you guys are all welcome to come too.
If you figure out where we're going, that is.
And if you show up there, please don't kill us. I would appreciate
or
that.
Or you'd be doing me a favor.
It would be kind of funny to get flagged IRL. It's effectively the Great Desert. You'd send us to jail.
I went to the fucking homeless shelter and flagged up on some dudes IRL.
Oh, God.
Ah.
If you flag up in the shallow end of the pool, is that equivalent to flagging right outside of Balanos?
It's flagging on season.
Season Arsha. That's the kiddie pool.
Kiddie pool.
That's great.
Oh, that's right. New event. Gambling boxes are back for silver.
For silver, how much do they cost?
Like 100 mil a pop, but I think you can only get like 3 or 4 of them.
What's 100? We're gonna make 100 mil from centaurs. You know this spot's actually money? That's crazy.
Apparently, I don't see it.
I don't believe it.
I'll believe it when I see it. He says, looking at the.
Look, we have 2 of us. That's double the clear speed. Therefore, it should be like double the money.
Double the money pool. Yeah.
I'm writing $2 billion an hour in the fucking thing. Everyone else says they make $1 billion an hour. There's 2 of us, therefore.
Or $2 billion an hour. Checks out.
Yeah. I mean, if we each make $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Even if we don't, I'm still typing it in. You guys can't prove us wrong. My inventory is cropped out on purpose from these videos. I can't even see what
You'll never know what we make.
No, you will. I mean, it's in the thumbnail.
You and I both know that there's probably some spiteful viewer out there somewhere who's just reading your drop feed in the bottom right corner.
You know what's funny? I don't have that turned on.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they have no way of telling. They're in the dark. I think I do flash
noises.
Oh, there you go. Assume we're running Agris and Loot Scroll.
Loot Scroll.
Just count it. I believe it. Someone might.
Yeah, I haven't played my Switch in forever. Like,
But you do have one.
I do have one, yes.
Yeah, the fucking Nintendo Switch is like Johnny Depp from Pirates in the Caribbean. This
It's
is
also
the
gonna
worst console I've ever owned, but you do own one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not a bad
I
console. Like,
love the Switch. Arguably too. I'm so in love with the Switch. I was debating on buying like a travel Switch.
you gonna get the OLED model?
Yeah. Leave the OLED at home and then carry the
Oh,
the old one.
I mean, honestly, the OLED's the one that's better for handhelds 'cause it's got the better built-in screen.
It's got the
But it's
better
also
built-in screen, but I mean like
more
literally like
expensive.
traveling. I don't like
Yeah.
I'm okay with kind of the non OLED's a little bit more robust because it's just plastic and you can kind of get away
Yeah.
with beating it up. You can't do that on the OLED.
It's also gonna be weird traveling without bringing a fucking keyboard with me.
That would be strange. Why would you bring a key? Oh, yeah,
'Cause
we're doing IRL things
I'm usually
besides the
traveling out of state for
Switch.
tournaments. Like, I would hope so. Yeah, you brought your Switch. Cool. Let's go play Mario Kart 8.
Oh my god.
Did I show you the picture from when I was at in Orlando at the tournament?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
we're playing Smash on the Switch inside the hotel thing.
That was a greasy picture, Admiral.
Drunk
Like,
as
the
Joy-Con
camera lens
Switch.
looked
Let's
fucking
go.
greasy, dude.
Fuck you. My camera lens is pristine. I clean it every day.
No, I mean in that picture, all the rest of them look great. that one just looked. I could smell that room, dude.
I mean, you could smell that room. Like,
That was a
the
crazy
combination
looking
of
room.
body odor and stale beer because fucking people don't shower. Like,
Shout out the homies. You know, racing games actually used to like go to cons. They actually used to have a dedicated con.
yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to
Damn.
those for the Mario Kart stuff.
Damn.
Yeah,
Nice.
I didn't really compete because I didn't care that much, but still cool to go to like racing game stuff.
Oh, never knew that.
Yeah, it came to somewhere in Texas. I went. I happened to be in the area. Very nice.
Last when I was in Chicago, played Windjammers for the first time. That game's dope as hell, by the way.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
just you'd think a game that's literally just throwing a frisbee wouldn't be so fucking cool, but it is. Like,
You know what's another really cool game that no one knows about or should know about either is Fishing Planet. It is an MMO about fishing. And it is like a sim fisher. It's like realistic. You can
Yeah, it's
just
like
level up your fishing stats and shit. And the crafting system in that game is better than most other RPGs.
damn. Hang on. And Goblet, I need to buy like 50,000 more potions.
You're buying potions?
Mana potions.
I forgot there's a little goblin that comes in your tent.
Yeah. Don't ask me where
we all have fucking slaves. No, he's the one that installs the tent, I'm pretty sure.
Also, he's not a slave. We paid him. Literally. We had to buy it. Wait.
Yeah, see? Well, we do give him wages whenever we buy stuff from the tent.
Yeah,
that's true.
He's running a store.
We basically just signed a contract like, hey bro, every time like we need something, we'll just give you silver. You just gotta give it to us. He's like, so you're gonna pay me to set up a store and then also set up a store?
Also pay me to buy things at the store. Oh, it's
yeah, he's got a pretty sweet deal. The only
he charges
thing
the same rates as like any other freaking shopkeep.
Yeah, because we got him
like,
a set deal. Like, you know, we got pretty sweet deal.
Oh,
he actually upcharges us for
ethical.
repairs. Yeah, no, he double charges us for repair. But other than that, pretty good. I rate my tent goblin shop a 9 out of 10 on Yelp.
Today's episode of the pod was brought to you by Rar's Goblin Shop.
Yep. We don't sell goblins. There's just a goblin that runs it.
I wonder if he'd branch out. Wait.
I love capitalism.
I love thinking before I talk.
Let's seize the means of production, Admiral.
Yeah. Ah, the most capitalist thing you can do. You seize the means of production and then you sell it back to them.
It's fucking awesome.
I love money.
You know, other smaller MMOs and like Minecraft servers and stuff. I used to go to those with like the sole goal of destroying the economy.
Oh, did I ever tell you about the time? This is in high school. I was running a Minecraft server with some of my close friends. Um, and I had a bright idea of, hey, let's make an economy. Like a full economy with credit and
Hell
money
yeah. Hell yeah. I
with a
fucking love the
bank you can
economy
sell
servers,
things
dude.
to and buy things from, and it's completely adjusted by pricing. And literally the day I got a system in place, my buddy immediately crashed it by selling it fucking 5 full double chests of cobblestone that he just had. It's like
What a legend. You overvalued cobblestone, bro.
did overvalue cobble. Yeah, it was on me.
Rookie mistake. You always make cobblestone the least
Least
expensive thing.
value. Cheaper than dirt.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was very funny at that point.
Yeah. I mean, broken economies. You can't have like semi-broken economies where only a few people benefit. And
Yeah.
there's no in between. You need either like a relatively pretty well balanced economy where like nothing gets fucked up too bad, or you need one that's so broken that everybody's cheesing.
Yeah.
That like I unironically wanted to pick up New World when I heard about the like duplication glitches.
Well, New World, a buddy of mine actually just recently went back to New World. And
Yeah, they
apparently it's
fixed
a lot
all the
better than it
bugs.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to play it anymore.
And yeah, the player base is also tremendously lower.
Well, you see, I wanted to play it because of the bugs.
That's true.
It was such a broken nightmare. I wanted to enjoy that for myself. There's nothing I love more than a game that is so broken that everything is viable by virtue of it being broken. You wanted to make a guild? You can max level it in 2 hours by abusing a glitch.
Freaking back when we played Vindictus with me and the boys, our little guild that was just our friend group got a bot who joined it, and the bot just immediately fucking power leveled like every stat, like everything.
Nice.
Got our guild to max rank, and then we immediately kicked it. I was like, all right. To this day, I assumed it was a bot. It might have just been a person who just.
Oh, that was going crazy, and then you kicked him.
And then we kicked his ass
out. No! That's so fucked.
Guilds in that game, I believe, were all public open, like you just public application.
Well, in Vindictus, there was a little checkbox that you could do if you wanted to.
Right.
But by default, they were all public.
Vindy. Yeah. I miss Vindy. I miss old Vindy, I should say.
Yeah, I was about to say I do not miss Vindictus.
I mean, New Vindy was fun when you got to season 3 and the raid started kicking you in the fucking balls. But until then, it was not like it was just Z.
I think we can all agree that like not like fresh off the rip MMOs. You either like MMOs are new like in the first month of it being alive, maybe 2 months. Those are really fun, but I think the most fun time period of an MMO is like a year and a half, 2 years after it's been established.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of like in its early midlife, you know. Those are really fun parts of MMOs. The player base is usually like semi-stable and kind of not fluctuating a shit ton up and down. And
right.
It's still relatively new player friendly while still benefiting the upper end players. And then you get like 6 years down the line and it's like, well, you're a new player and you're only meant to caught up to the old players, except the old players are so far ahead there's no point. Also, there's no mid game players anymore. You're either early game or late game.
Mentioning no black deserts.
Yeah. Not looking at you, BDO. I am looking at BDO though. Fuck you,
Mildly,
BDO.
yeah. I mean,
Bastards. It's
he got
actually
the job
pretty
done.
good.
Like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
be honest. For a 7-year-old MMO, like this is healthy.
yeah.
It could be better. This is
I mean,
not
it
me
could be better.
defending you, PA. Tired of you
No,
guys.
fuck you, PA.
You're
Bring back,
you're
no, don't bring back
fucking your
Cap.
fucking guy messaged me at 7:03 in the morning on a Wednesday after the servers came back up because I tried to buy all the beer off the fucking market. Fuck that guy.
Listen, all right, they're just imposing prohibition.
Less drinking. Walton, why did he let me buy 700,000 beer in the first place?
What else was I gonna do with the beer? I guess
He
you could
only
pour it out
disabled
the
my
hose.
market for 30 minutes. The fool.
That only
It
made
was
me
enough. It
stronger.
was enough to like give other people time to cheese it or like buy their things, but like, you know, come on now.
More
I still
surprised they
bought.
had a dude watching the marketplace as soon as the fucking maintenance ended.
I'm more
Do they
surprised
always
that I
have
was the first one. Maybe they do, honestly.
that? He's just like, no, and that's that. Like,
Yeah, it's always the same guy. It's fucking God, what is his name? There's a dude. They have like shifts. They have like scheduled shifts that the GMs
right.
are like watching.
And the one guy who's on right after maintenance every night.
Yeah, they've got like their own little time slot. Yeah, well, fuck those guys. I do like BDO because they give us a bunch of events, but I'm gonna be real with you, BDO. Oh boy, the past like maybe 10 events have felt real
Samey.
shitty. They're not good. They're real mobile gamey. This is what the past like 10 events have felt like.
Yeah.
Overwhelming, random tokens, all different tokens for no reason, mind you,
It's true.
with a bunch of daily turn-ins. That's not how you do events. What happened to the old summer festival events where it's like, dude, we've got a bunch of shops. Come buy your buffs and shit, and you can go crazy with whatever you feel like doing. Also, there's a cool event area that you can hang out in.
I mean, to be fair, the Turbident Beach also had its own currency, though. It was a different for everything else.
Well, but it was only one. We've like right now, even right now, there's 4 different currencies. Like 4 different event tokens going on right now.
Or there's the gemstones and the wonder seals.
There's gemstones, there's the wonder seals, and I guess technically the other one just
I think,
ended.
the herbs just ended, I believe.
Yeah, no, the everlasting herbs from like the guy gathering and you gathering and stuff. Those
Yeah.
are still going.
Oh, are
Then
they?
yeah, those are still going. And then what the fuck's the other one? Or what was the other one was the 10-hour turn in. And then on top of that, you have your daily 7K Pearl turn in.
Oh, I think that one's over as well.
I think it's either today's the last day or it is over. Maybe today's the last day they announce it and it's over.
Yeah.
But yeah, too many bullshit. All right, you get one event token, maybe 2 per month. Okay, PA, before it starts feeling weird.
And then if you're on season, you also have the season
Exactly, because
material
on God forbid you are on season. You're right.
and the season exchange tokens. Yeah, okay, fair enough. There's a lot. And that's not counting the like 3 different types of enhancement currency as well. And like that is a genuine problem people have had, like friends who I've tried to get into BDO have had.
It's
just
rough.
there's so much just stuff you get that has no immediate use.
And they were actually getting better about it. And then they started adding things like the beginner black zones. And now we have normal black zones and beginner and concentrated. And then the fucking the radiant ones, and then the chaotic ones, and then the flawless ones. Like what the fuck is going on? Most people don't even know that chaotic black zones are a fucking thing. They're a
you
thing.
only use them. Those are chaotic. Are the ones for Blackstar, or are they for the
Fallen God?
Fallen God.
Flawless are
like
for Blackstar.
Flawless chaotic.
Yeah, that's the next one, I'm sure.
It's both.
I'm sure eventually we're gonna get like enhanced Black Zone or Caphras where you
can
shake
go past
together 10 Caphras and you get a flawless Caphra. And then you can put those in your Fallen God to level up your Fallen God. If you get your
If
Fallen
you
God
notice,
to
Fallen God
C20,
says it can't be upgraded by Caphra stones.
yeah,
It says
not
nothing about flawless Caphra stones.
exactly.
That's how they get you.
Fucking PA. See where the game goes. I do like the dungeons adding group content. Like I said, we gotta wait for New Region that they pushed back another 2 months, jackasses.
Bruh.
It's supposed to come out a month and a half ago.
Okay, so it's gonna be dropping in half a month then, maybe?
That's the idea.
the idea. Okay.
That is the current. I have not heard any other word besides
Fuck,
that.
I'll be 66 by then. Hell yeah. Sure,
Yeah,
do it.
leveled for the New Region.
That's horrifying.
You're gonna do what I did for the Winter Region, basically.
Yeah, just be already there.
Yeah, make sure that way you can grind properly.
Grind optimally. Ah, yes, me and my 286 AP. Yep, that's gonna grind so optimally.
The New Region, they said they're not adding a shit ton of high AP stuff.
I mean, there should be at least one. Like, give the Ash Grinder something to do.
Oh, there totally needs to be like an un-AP cap spot. But make the money kind of shit. Just make it drop something rare, okay?
Yeah.
Like the Chad AP people, they've got enough money coming out of their pockets.
Yeah. No, they make the un-AP capped spot give you like the Obsidian Blackstar, something you have to grind out.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. As long as it's not something that you have to, only grind out once. Like, Calphian region was a good idea until you realize that those crystallized despairs are only going to go down in price.
Yep. What do you think I'm holding out for?
Yeah, it's literally bound to be dead content.
I mean, we were also saying the same thing about BMCs, and even then, they're still fluctuating like crazy. And
they'll find a way to like increase the price of the crystallized, maybe, but like, they keep setting themselves up for having to save items instead of just like making items that can stand on their own. Like that's just the crystallized despair is now just something that they have to like implement into another recipe somehow.
want to know the best part? People are gonna be complaining the shit out of Tamer right now. Like they're gonna be like, "Bro, how are we supposed to catch Tamer? It's so overpowered." It's like, fuck off.
I think they're still going to be complaining more about Megu, so I think they're actually going to fly under the radar.
I hope so. Unlike the fucking Bolt Evasion.
Hey, dude, that wasn't right. You know it wasn't right.
It wasn't even airtight.
It was shut up. It was barely not airtight. If you had WW or like the side one bound, you could actually get it really, really close to airtight.
And I can guarantee you, I will also be complaining about having to fight Tamers now.
These fucking bastards. The Succession got buffed more than Awakening.
Awakening, I know, right?
Bitch. Yeah, that's how I argue about Awaken Mystic, but they keep making Awaken Mystic faster and more fun. Let's just keep that up. Give me good reasons to complain about classes.
Why don't you just play Awaken Mystic all the time then? Or do you just like Suck Mystic more?
I personally like Suck Mystic more, but I am not opposed to switching to Awaken Mystic. I am not against that. It's just like it's just not as fast as Suck is. Gameplay wise, alright? If they made the combos flow a little bit smoother and gave us a little bit more freedom in the combos, then it's pretty close to it already, to be honest. But it's just that little bit that it's missing. I mean, I'm playing Awaken Mystic right now. Like I've been playing it a lot lately.
Yeah.
Semi-portionate amount of that is that I'm a Black Star user now, so my Awakening AP is straight up 2 sheet higher than my main, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've always thought that was unfair. Can we like unify that, please? So many minor gripes I have that kind of feel like oversights on PA's part.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be cool if Suck got some more, if Suck got, like, you know, the fucking core abilities and got an Elvia weapon. Which, by the way, that Elvia ability is fucking useless, because you can't even use it in Calphion Elvia, even if you have the weapon in Calphion Elvia.
Calphion Elvia buff, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking dumb. That was the point of that. More bound to be dead content.
I mean, honestly, why don't they just change the numbers a little bit and just give everyone their Elvia skill all the time? Like, Elvia is not really a new thing.
Yeah, not anymore. Make the Elvia skill like remove it from Elvia. Like remove the Elvia portion of it.
Make it another Magnus skill if you really want it to be fucking like restricted.
No, nerf it just a little bit and make it an alternate BSR use. Make it like a different 100% BSR. I'd be down for that. Oh, and if Suck had fucking like small percent BSR stuff, that'd be awesome too. You know what else would be awesome? Because I swing both ways. Awakening should totally get like the little mini passive that fucking Succession gets. You know, Succession gets a little 5 extra passives. Awakening should get that shit too. Create slightly more diversity between Awakening and Succession, because there's some of these classes are the exact fucking same. Doesn't matter if you play Awakening or Suck. Yeah.
My issue is I don't like having to remember fucking 2 matchups per class. Like,
there's ways of making it feel like it plays different on your end between Suck and Awakening, and giving them minor, like giving them 1 or 2 key detail differences in PvP. That way you're not memorizing all kinds of shit. You just kind of have general PvP knowledge, and then you have to remember like 4 different things per class.
My catches against Awakened Nova are very different from my catches against Suck Nova.
Yeah. It's because those don't play the same at all.
Yeah.
It's still like sort of there, but it's not. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, technically they're both dash heavy, protection heavy classes. And you can kind of like they have big swaying movements, but one of them sits on a fucking shield and one of them doesn't. That's just there's no way to make that feel the same. There's like an ideal class. I'm gonna bring this up. Not a lot of people are gonna like this one. Warrior, the ideal class. All right, very different on your end. It feels like when you're playing Warrior, very big difference between Awakening and Succession. On the other side, the only difference is that, you know, Succession Warrior, you don't got the big fucking sword. You still fight it basically the same.
Right.
He's missing the like little dagger fucking throw that he throws over his head.
You mean the javelin?
Javelin fucking thing.
A little dagger throw. It's a bit bigger than a dagger, boss.
They look pretty small compared to the warriors. They look like daggers for warriors, okay? Like those are. Look how big that sword is. You tell me that's not a dagger?
Also, I don't remember ever actually fighting Suck Warrior, because almost all the warriors I fight, I think, are Awakened.
You know what's crazy? It's not even like Awakened Warrior's cracked. People argue that Suck is actually better. It's just like it's just main character syndrome. I want the big sword.
Yeah, big sword, man. I want to be Guts.
I like who can blame them? I'm sure there's a few people that are like, I want to be shield hero. I'm sure way more people are just willing to be big sword dude. Big sword dude. They should bring back like the anime collabs. Like PA, if we're gonna have all these female classes, you can at least have anime collabs.
Hatsune Miku outfit, please.
Yeah.
I'll literally kill for it.
Yo,
Tell me
Hatsune Miku is with a bunch of bullshit. All right, Hatsune Miku is officially partnered with Domino's. Why do we not have it? You know what else is stupid? Hatsune Miku unironically did a song with the band Set It Off. Hatsune Miku is an American metal band singer now.
Dude, they collab with Magic the Gathering, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what the fuck moment. I'm just sad it was just a fucking concert, not like an actual card.
Bro, we got sponsored. We got sponsored by Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Fucking Bugatti.
I desperately want to know the numbers on the Bugatti collab. So much. I want to know how much it brought Bugatti. Because I don't think it did anything.
I don't think it brought shit to Bugatti.
I mean, it might have with the the fact that
I'm sure they got like a mild kickback from
they
like
got,
the Bugatti stuff,
royalties or whatever on every sale. Or maybe that was just the licensing fees that increased the price.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's we got that.
I desperately want to know how well that performed, if it was considered a flop or not.
Shout out you legends that have the Monster Energy like glasses, piercing, and earrings and stuff. By the way,
I don't have those. I wish I got those.
Yeah, those like most people don't even remember that one being the black and green fucking sunglasses and earrings.
Oh fuck! I would actually want those. Honestly, BDO needs sunglasses. Full stop.
True, dude. I would pick
so many fucking regular glasses.
Just give us dyeable lenses. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Just make the lenses dyeable. That's all it would take. I just don't want clear ones, you know?
Yeah.
I'll pay an extra $1 a month to dye my sunglasses. I don't mind. I've said this before. I'm bringing it up again. Let me dance. Let me dance on my fucking enemies, PA. Give me Fortnite emotes. I will swipe. You will get $500+ out of me day one of dropping those emotes.
No, it's okay. We got the Black Spirit emoticons.
No. No, those are emojis. I want emotes. I want the dances.
I do appreciate the stanced up Black Spirit with the boxing gloves. That's a good one.
That is a good one. Can we at least get more emojis? Can we get like funny haha Twitch chat emojis?
BDO X Twitch.
Yeah. Like, it's already a thing. Like BDO's already like official partner with Twitch. Yeah. Twitch advertises like the BDO tournaments on their homepage whenever BDO has tournaments. Not that anyone ever looks at the Twitch homepage, but it is there. If you've ever seen it, BDO's up there.
Yeah. To some people, I can't fathom why I like this game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Weird, huh?
Unbelievable. You enjoy playing this fucking game, guys? What's wrong with you?
It's an MMO. You're supposed to hate it.
I like all my MMOs.
I do too. Actually, if I didn't enjoy BDO, I wouldn't be playing right now. I wouldn't have agreed with the cast.
If I didn't enjoy MMOs, I probably wouldn't be playing video games anymore.
Speaking of games that aren't MMOs, how you liking Crit Happens becoming Monster Hunter Happens?
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Monster Hunter Rise is not even worth $20. I'm gonna
Really?
get this right off my chest.
Really?
It's an arcade hack and slash. That bitch ain't worth. I would pay 15. Sure.
I wouldn't even consider it arcade. Like,
The
there's no
story is
points.
not there. It's literally just a sit there and grind system. And
Yeah.
yes, Admiral, there are no points, but there is a raid timer
Well, yeah, that's there to make sure you don't.
with a
You know,
leaderboard.
there's no leaderboard though.
There was in World.
There was like accolades in World. And the one for damage dealer only popped up if you do at least 70% of the damage on the team. Pro tip, if you're doing 70% of the damage, something has got horribly wrong for your teammates.
Or you're playing with 3 hunting horn users and they just have a bunch of attack buffs. They said go crazy.
I mean, even then, if one person does slightly more than what they should be doing, they've already denied you damage dealer. Like,
Well, look, they don't want to get in your way, you know. You sit there, you give affinity up to the fucking dual blades user or insect glaive, and you give them attack up and whatever the other damage buff one was, and you just let them go crazy. Just leave them
no,
alone over there.
I consider Rise worth at least 20 bones.
20 is like the upper limit.
Honestly, I think it's worth 40. Oh,
Dude, I come from a time of when Monster Hunter knew its place and knew that it was just an arcade hack and slash and was only $10. That's the time span that was the last fucking Monster Hunter I played, was when that bitch was 15.
I don't know what rock you were living under, but I remember picking up 3 Ultimate when it came out at 60 bones. So like,
ooh, what is wrong with you? You must have bought the deluxe.
it's a good game. That's what's wrong with me.
You must have bought the deluxe, bro.
But no, I think honestly, I think the charm alone is worth 20. Like, it's a very charming game.
Dude. 20 is the most I'll give it.
The sheer amount of pointless details, like the cats on the drum drumming in time to the music. It's just, why did they do that? For what purpose?
Well, because don't get me wrong, it's a cute game, and you're right. It's got a good bit of personality to it, but I don't think it's a $40 game. At least not a bit. I'll give it $20.
Mm-hmm.
20 bucks is fair, because the way I view video games, all right, it's either subscription based, God forbid it's DLC based, or it's like cash shop based.
Right.
And Monster Hunter is a very DLC based game.
Well, I mean, definitely DLC based. Most of the DLC is fits.
But the DLC based games were like their main thing, besides like the little outfits that they release and whatnot. Their main source of income is people wanting more content. You shouldn't have to pay $60 or even $40 every time you want a new wave of content.
Well, you only do it once, and it's there because.
And then it's there forever. You're right. I'm aware.
Back in the day, instead of doing a big expansion pack, they just did They just released the entire game again, and you had to shell out another 60 bones.
What time period did you live in? You were paying 60 for Monster Hunter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, I've never paid more than $30 for Monster Hunter.
Once again, I might be getting Mandela effect here. I'll have to go look it up. But yeah, I think by the time 4 Ultimate came around.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I don't know about 60. I think it was up, but I don't think it was 60.
I think Gen U was 60, I think.
It was either the game before World or the game before that one. That's when they first became 60.
Yeah. I mean, I picked up Generations Ultimate on sale for like 25, I want to say. On sale on the Switch eShop of all things. Like, that normally doesn't do sales, which is fascinating. But
you know, People say that a lot, and you're right about their big name brand Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, first party Nintendo stuff doesn't do sales.
Yeah.
Third party sometimes does. Like,
yeah, there's actually a lot of third party sales that go on there, and I didn't realize that because I remember looking back at the 3DS, I was like, the fuck. What are these games that are on sale? There'd always be like 10 games on the front page that were like 95% off. I was like, what the
yeah,
They're like 50-cent games that you could buy on the 3DS. That none of those are worth. I mean, maybe they were worth 50 cents, but whatever their full fucking price was, definitely not. Monster Hunter for me has always been one of those games where it's like, eh.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on it. I know some people they go crazy for it and they love that stuff. But I hold Monster Hunter to the same standard that I hold like the Destiny and Division games to, because they have the same pay model and kind of content wheel in the grand scheme of things, right? Just more gear, better gear, craft gear stuff. Story's cool, it's just not super important.
I mean, Monster Hunter was one of the OG grind games. Like, people who played Warframe back in the day talked about it being on, and I'm like, bro, this is just Monster Hunter's core gameplay loop.
Monster Hunter is just
Hunter's
grind.
been doing this since the PS2, baby.
It is just fucking grind system on Monster Hunter.
On the other hand, the grind is fucking satisfying because the combat system's so robust.
The combat system's cool if you're willing to get really deep into it, or like the weapon. I don't know. I've always had mixed feelings about Monster Hunter. Yeah, definitely a cool game. The monsters are really cool, especially when you unlock a new monster. It's just like it gets so repetitive because the fights are so long. If you keep fighting the same monster for more than like 6 hours,
I mean, tip for someone who plays a shitload of Monster Hunter: stagger your hunts, you fucking maniac.
Yeah,
there are very few instances where you only need a shitload of mats from one monster. So if you grab that one and then you grab another one you need, and bounce back between the two, you're less likely to go crazy.
As someone that is from the casual perspective of it, Admiral, that's exactly what the gameplay devolves into if you're a casual. It's like, I need to craft this thing if I want to play with my friends and not grief them.
I mean, at the end of the day, just grief them then. The only reason they're slowing down is because they're shit at the game, right?
Yeah.
Real players can carry dead weight.
It's just so, and then that's also not fun. That's another thing. It's Monster Hunter is definitely, you need people, bro. You're not having fun without people. And unless they're willing to make a character close to or around your thing, it's just a feels bad.
Just tell them to downgrade their gear.
But even then, they know so much cheese and just general knowledge over you. Then even then, it's not fun. So you got to find someone that's like around your level.
Well, no. What you do is, if someone is significantly more experienced, you just have them use a weapon they don't know. And if there isn't a weapon they don't know, you have them use the starting weapons all the way until high rank.
Yeah.
If you're good, you don't need big number to kill things. You could just hit them with a bunch of small numbers.
So yeah, my experience on Rise so far, I haven't played a Monster Hunter game in over 4 years.
Right.
Came back to Rise. Technically, I played World, but I didn't do much of that.
Yeah. I mean, Rise is a huge step up from World, by the by.
You think it's better?
Significantly. At least, I think it's more accurate to Monster Hunter because Rise, like, World had a bunch of long, tedious, unskippable cutscenes is a big thing.
It was a lot more story.
Yeah, because World was trying to do a story. Like, to World's credit, it was trying to do that. I just think.
Yeah, did you not? I actually kind of liked the World plot.
It was okay.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. It's not
as
like
a long-term
that
fan of the
good.
series, right? The reason you can't trap elder dragons in lore is because elder dragons are basically like forces of nature. It's like trying to trap a hurricane in a jar. And what's the first thing you're doing in World? You're trying to trap an elder dragon. It's like, this doesn't add up. But that's pedantic. I have played this series since I was like 12.
Yeah,
Things.
yeah.
Like,
To everyone else, the general
everyone else was
public, it's literally just like, cool, capturing dragon. Here we go.
exactly.
Interesting so far. I've pretty much only experienced the great sword on Rise, and that shit is so annoying early game. It always is.
Great sword is it clicks with you or it doesn't. Like,
Well, early game. It's early game great sword. It's no
I,
matter
I,
what you do,
I
this
was
shit's slow.
I was there when it came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I literally bought Rise day one on Switch.
Yeah, I'm good. Good on that. So I picked up the monster horn instead.
Hunting horns.
The hunter
Hunting horns
horn.
dope.
Yeah, I like horn.
Yeah, just
The last time I played Monster Hunter, I was a bow user.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that's right. This is
I
a
wish
BDO podcast, isn't
No,
it?
I wish there was like smaller mobs to fight in games like Monster Hunter. And I wish there was bigger mobs to fight in games like BDO. Something a little bit more tanky that requires like a party of 5.
You mean
Yeah.
like the dungeon
Something that
boss?
takes like maybe not a full 30 seconds to kill, but like around 30 seconds to kill in BDO with
Yeah.
like a full party of 5.
Honestly, for me, if a monster fight takes longer than 50 or takes shorter than 15 minutes, I sleep. It's like, wow, that was fast. Oh,
Yeah, see, that's the other part about Monster Hunter. It's so grindy that like the core player base doesn't realize just how grindy it is.
yeah.
As a casual getting into it, especially or at least back into it, and I'm trying to get Koa into it too because Koa's never played a Monster Hunter game before.
That'd be entertaining as fuck.
God forbid. Well, like the fuck it evolved into me and Koa on our new characters getting carried by Kai and Gray, and we didn't do shit. We didn't even know what we were doing, so we just kind of had to sit on the sideline.
Oh no! See, that's the other thing. When you're in my dojo, you're fighting the fucking monster. All right. I don't care if we triple cart and lose the hunt. I'm here to play the game with my bros, not play the game by myself.
Yeah, no, exact. That was like, bruh, this.
I can
Lame.
solo hunt all I want to if I wanted to solo hunt. So you don't be a coward and you get in there and you slap that goddamn lizard.
I'd rather be a toot do loot do little horn user and just kind of like bonk the monster every now and then and help like Koa and just have us against the world. And struggle really hard on top of that. Brings me up to another point. MMOs in general are more fun when everyone's on the same kind of skill level.
I agree with that entirely. I agree with that sentiment. Nothing sucks more than playing catch up. Full stop.
Like, catch up sucks, and even if you're a high end player, you're also not having fun going down to just fucking sweep through the low level shit.
Yeah.
Or if you know like everything that you're doing, you know, carrying people is not exactly very fun either.
It depends.
I'd rather match somebody and then like try something new that I've never played before, or just play like a tard. Even though I know everything that's going on, I'll just chill out a little bit and let them go crazy.
Yeah. It's like what my buddy did in Dead by Daylight, where he would only use bad skills. Like, he would use literally none of the meta perks because that was just unentertaining for him.
Yeah.
So whenever he was playing with us, he'd just use all the skills that are really bad, but he just use them because it's something. Like,
Like, at some point, you get to the point where you start doing the funny. I think that's what BDO needs more of. We need more of the funny.
More of the funny.
We just
Yeah.
need funny abilities.
Yeah. Things that are unprotected but do a shitload of damage. But even then, you just
No,
chain them on the.
that's not that funny. I'm talking about things that CC people for like 10 seconds, do no damage, luck you into the animation.
Yeah, CC both of you. Yeah, no, I agree entirely.
Yeah.
Like grabs on
I may
fucking
not play the
steroids.
game, but you won't either. Like, see, that's stuff like that's pretty good.
Hang on, I gotta go offload on my horse.
More win boxes. Win boxes are the funny. So are vacuums. Just more of those.
More vacuums, yeah. My only vacuums.
I
PvE
miss
vacuums.
the win boxes, dude. There's a bunch of vacuums in the game. There's way more vacuums in the game than win boxes these days.
Or even just like a fucking hook. Like, I guess that's what a grab is. But like, you just grab them and yank them to you. Like, sup?
God, those are just the range grabs. Which, speaking of which, there are funny haha classes that you can play that are actually fun to play, like Awaken Lawn. I fucking love Awaken Lawn. I don't even really know what I'm doing all that well on it. It's just
You just push buttons and people die. Wait a minute.
no, it's not that. You got to know what you're doing, but like you can like effectively just be a Beyblade and then get over here. Like, it's pretty good. Now, if you're just pressing buttons, you're not gonna kill anybody. But it is kind of funny when you do land something that like you'll grab them, just keep them on the ground for a while.
Walk Centaurs is aggro sufficient.
Yeah, how much aggros have we used? Oh my god, I've only used 10k.
Yeah. I've used like 12, like 11k. It's like, bruh.
That's crazy.
But you know, nobody likes playing catch up, and I mean, there is an element of serotonin you get from power tripping on low level mobs to help your boys.
Yeah,
Like,
I argue you get 3 missions of power tripping, and that's it.
Yeah.
But as someone that's like a sweaty MMO player, and whenever I try to get my more casual normie friends into MMOs, it's always significantly more fun just having the knowledge and not fully utilizing it.
Using it,
Yeah. And
Well,
just
also, it
hanging
lets you-
out with them.
It also lets you go fucking sicko mode when you want to.
Yeah.
It's like,
You
check
just
this out.
save it. Just save it. And then you get to look like a goddamn fucking hero.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
me-
these days
For me, when I was
run
bringing
the
my
dungeon,
third
man.
group of friends through World, it was they always do things and turn serious when I pulled out the greatsword, because that's just the weapon I was most familiar with. It could clear things in like clear a 4-man hunt in like 5 minutes, and that's with an odd level greatsword. Like,
Yeah.
it was.
That's crazy. I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I'm using hammer. All
there's
right?
nothing more satisfying than I'm not even just talking about BDO, but just in any game, half your party wipes or the full party wipes, and you go, all right, guys,
All right.
turning my monitor on, and then you fucking solo the last like little bit. Like that shit's good. I used to do that shit all the time in even games like fucking Counter-Strike, dude. You just kind of
Alright, guys, I just hit
around.
I hit my aimbot hotkey. We're good.
I guess I'll sit up. Like, you're just shitting around with like a knife and a Zeus, and it's a funny haha. You taser somebody. Your whole team dies. You're like, what the fuck? Don't worry, boys. 3v1, I got you. Pushes glasses up, leans forward.
It's USPS time.
Oh, fuck yeah. The sorry state of gaming in general, though, right now.
I don't know. I think game's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I love gaming. I love
especially
gaming.
with all the AAA live service shutting down. Like,
I just need new like high end games or pop games, competitive games, something, bro. I would argue that Apex is new, except it's fucking not.
Yeah, it's old as fuck.
It's old as fuck at this point. Everything that we have is like 5+ years old. Everything that's good, at least.
No, I think the most recent good game I played was probably Elden Ring, and that's not like.
That's not even a multiplayer one.
It's kind of multiplayer.
It's shut up. It's co-op, and like someone shows up to put a dildo in your ass.
Yes.
That's.
Yep.
I'll help you with this, boss. Get fucked.
My favorite was at one point I was playing Elden Ring with the bros, and then fucking we got invaded by someone named "Oh no, he's hot," and it was fucking handsome Squidward.
That's good.
It was great.
All right, whose name is H.Outler?
What?
It's Adolf Hitler, but they replaced the A and the H.
That's an interesting.
Who logged into their character that's named that?
That's a very good question.
Is that my friends list? Who did this?
It has to be a friends list.
Oh, it is a friends list.
Login notifications, and I don't think they're on
I get them for the guild too. I have both enabled.
Ah, so you know exactly what I get online.
Yeah, I keep track of all of you assholes.
Except the people in Conquest, because that's Chris's job.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris doesn't have time to keep track of them. He's too busy in the editing cave. Chris is currently working on the Sacrakia dungeon guide.
Ah.
Shout out Chris. What a legend. Keep editing, fucking slave.
Keep editing. You might get some ad revenue, maybe.
I'll allow you a little bit of vitamin D. I'll open the fucking window to the attic.
You get to move the curtains aside.
There's no curtains. They're just hard wooden blinds, and I can press a button. So fucked. Alright, well, we're getting close to the end of the hour here, if not already slightly past it.
I think we're past it. It's maybe.
No. We have, since we started grinding, we have roughly 1 minute exactly. So
damn.
Okay, 1 minute here, Admiral. Let's just think of stuff. All right. Shout out Dollar Tree. Shout out Dollar
Tree. My favorite place to buy pizza.
You buy pizza at Dollar Tree?
It is the most depressing pizza you will ever eat.
Is it frozen pizza?
Yes, it's frozen pizza, and you get a stack of them for $1.
Yo, that actually sounds kind of worth though.
No, you know it. You think it sounds worth. If you ever want to know what depression physically tastes like, buy some pizza from the dollar store.
Does it look good and then tastes just?
No, it does not look good, and it tastes even worse.
Oh, no! That is so sad.
It is basically a piece of cardboard with a clump of what might have been cheese once upon a time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But it was like 25 cents. Cheaper than instant ramen.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That's crazy to think about. There are some crazy, like, cheap food options that people don't realize. IRL and BDO.
You mean there's more food in BDO other than cron meals?
Oh yeah, I've actually abandoned the cron meals. It's not the way.
It's not the way. It's not right.
We have auto ferries now. The cron meals were ideal because they were just convenient.
Yeah,
you have no excuses anymore.
Speaking of, I'm not actually running them because I don't need them for.
Oh no, I'm not running them either, right?
I actually am running 0 buffs, which is how I don't know if it's been an hour.
I'm just going off of my loot wheel.
Yeah.
So yeah, officially an hour and 1 minute now, Admiral.
All right. Does that mean we got to break the news?
Yeah. Well, but before we do, we got to thank the sponsor of today's video, Dollar Manscaped. Use code CRIT. Dollar Manscaped Club. Use code CRIT. You get -10% off and 30% extra cost of shipping.
Yeah, but more importantly, that -10% off, that actively goes to the channel. It helps support us.
Yep, and we will be donating 100% of this video's proceeds to Admiral Charity.
Oh boy, I love those guys. They do such good stuff.
Dude, it's a very local charity. It helps directly with a few guys that we know specifically. It's a real great charity. So if you guys want to donate to Admiral charity, Admiral, create a fake Patreon link. Patreon.com/ What's your Patreon link, Admiral?
I'm not making up any Patreon links because someone might set one up and actually profit off it, and I ain't giving a cent to anybody who's not me.
Nah, Chris will censor it. It's fine.
Oh, perfect. Go to that will be patreon.com/
Oh no! He has to censor that one. Oh god, what the fuck? Yeah, well, anyways, donate to that one, and it all goes to Admiral. I promise. I guess we can break the news. Rad, what did Rad get contradicted?
Rad got diagnosed by another case of ligma. Claims another man.
Yeah, it's so rough. Donate to Ligma charity, guys.
Yeah.
This is a horrible podcast.
Great fucking